Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing? Coming at you with a coffee talk. Got my coffee. No Pilgrim today. Pilgrim is down and out with the flu, my friend, so send happy thoughts his way. We shall rebuild. We'll have to rebuild the Pilgrim. Good morning, Cliffy, Stickler, everybody else. How's everyone doing? Well, Christmas is over. That's it. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. But everybody's already bought their boxes. They have their new toys. They played each tank once. And that's it. It's over. So, start speculation for next year. What do you guys think? What tanks are we going to get next year? Are they going to all be tier 10s? Tier 12s? Maybe? It's over. It's over. Doesn't it feel that way after all of that hype? All the hype, all the wailing, all the gnashing of teeth. When are they going to pull the trigger on the Tier 8 Arty Premium? I feel like that's maybe the last thing in the hip pocket. When they know it's all Titanicing, when the bow of the Titanic is lifting into the air, or the stern, or whatever it was, that's when I think they're going to just reach in that back pocket and they're going to lob out that Tier 8 Premium artillery. Coffee's nice this morning. Rainy weekend in Florida, my friends. It has rained for about 2 days straight, more or less. And I haven't found the leak. Don't know. No idea. Dug out the blown-in insulation around it a bit. There's some stuff that looks like maybe it was damp at one point. It kind of clumped together. Maybe coming down one of the rafters. I don't know. Hard to tell. But in this light rain, nothing. Got up and cleared out some gutters because it might have been backing up on the screen room roof, which is quite shallow pitched. And the gutters were pretty clogged up. So maybe in a really strong downpour, it was backing up on that ceiling and getting up against the eave and then maybe sneaking in. But I don't know. Yeah, well, it's Florida. We have mold. Not a whole lot I can do about that. Doesn't seem like it's... Well, Cliffy, you may not be far off. The little clumpy bits were kind of... I don't know, man. Can't find it. But we will continue to search. I think what I need to be here, and I thought Friday was going to be a good day for it because there were supposed to be good thunderstorms come through, and there were, but they kind of missed us. We didn't have one that just dumped on us. I'm theorizing that it's only leaking enough to see when it's a heavy downpour. Unfortunately, more than likely, it's a leak that's always there because water just does that. But actually getting through everywhere where it's leaking and getting into that place where I can see it appears to only be during really heavy downpours. So, yeah, it could be a sewer exhaust pipe. More than likely the flashing around it, because I think that pipe was near... I know that pipe was in the wall where I did some of the remodeling stuff, and it probably got jostled and moved around a bit, and it might have loosened up the flashing. It is December 7th, December 7th. Holy cow, Pearl Harbor Day. Wow. There you go, Wayne. Thanks. Triple-barreled KV2 should also be there. 100%. Happy Watt Xmas, man. That reminds me. Let's go ahead and do a 3-box giveaway, fellas, for the early arrivals. Off we go. I did. Was it Cliffy? Cliffy, you won, right? Cliffy sent me a note. I think it was Cliffy that won when I had to run off and try to figure my leak out, which failed completely. But you got some gold and other kind of stuff. Well, nothing major though. Oh, Kedge, not Cliffy. Kedge, sorry. He did send me a note. I think he did find them. Pretty sure he said he found them. Pretty sure. All right, so yeah, we don't have Pilgrim. I'm still looking for the leak. Cruising along in the 100 Battle Challenge, my friends. I did finish both excitedly and sadly the CC Mark 1, which whew, that thing, man, yikes. How do we do? Not great, guys. Was not a great ending for the old CC Mark 1. We ended with a 45% win rate. That is horrible. Horrible. Now, I had 2,000 average damage, which is slightly low for me for Tier 9. But certainly not a 45% low. Good hit rate at about 75, so that wasn't really a problem. Survival was pretty good at 35, so that wasn't necessarily a problem. Damage ratio and destruction, both above 1. Not amazing, but above 1. Armor use was okay at 0.6, so not quite assault. It's purported to be an assault TD. But not quite assault TD armor, but still usable. Okay. Situational kind of stuff. It was a tough tank, man, for me to do well in. And my experience was kind of low, so I did a lot of sharing of damage, stuff like that. This really was a tank. Honestly, it was cursed for me. It really was. The number of battles that were over before I could really even get doing anything was amazing with this tank. So we were 45 victories, 53 defeats, and 2 draws. So I am 10 battles away. I'd have to win 10 in a row before I got to 50% on this thing. Which ain't happening because I already stripped everything off of it. Now, that being said, it's not a tank I disliked. I actually thought it was decent. And people do pretty well in it. And my numbers are better than most. Above the average, I guess. Maybe not better than most. But pretty well above the average. But win rate just couldn't make it happen. Yeah, its ability to get around was extremely limited. Extremely limited. Oh, Wayne, we had chaos, my friend. I like how you switched it up, but it has to be talked about. Because Duke won also. I was not able to metaflex enough, man. It was a tank that, and I remember thinking this multiple times with the CC Mark 1. It was a tank that I very often was watching the match go, and I'm like, I can't do anything about the other flank in this tank. I can win my flank a significant amount of the time with the tank, but I can't do anything about the other flank. I can't get there. It continually fails. You know, by the time I'm able to do any, meta flexing, the game is lost. It was crazy. And I think slow tanks are generally like that, but this one especially, it's very slow, and it's not super flexible in its gameplay. Yeah, Georgia beating Alabama was not that big of a surprise to me. Bama's been pretty flat for the last 4 or 5 weeks. But Duke won. Indiana won. The Indiana OSU, I don't think really is going to change anything. They'll probably swap positions. Indiana may even go to 4, something like that. But we're going to find out today, right? Yeah, there will be a show today to talk about it. That was a bit. Although Cliffy, remember, those first 2 scores were off of an interception and a blocked kick. Other than that, now Georgia did dominate the game. They really did. But they didn't dominate it, whatever it was, 28-7. 31, whatever it ended up being. It didn't really seem like it was that dominant. Right. Well, that was the other thing. A couple of quick touchdowns off of bad Bama turnovers. And then neither one did a whole bunch, although but Georgia did more. But I would agree with that. Bama did nothing the whole time. They just basically 3 and outed it the whole damn game until one touchdown, and then immediately gave up another one. But Duke winning is hilarious. The ACC is a mess. Of course, probably one of the best ACC teams is Miami. So they should make it in. They're probably in now, right? That would be my guess. And Notre Dame. The way it went, it may have brought in both Miami and Notre Dame pretty easily, actually. It may have even saved Bama, although if you're an Alabama fan, I don't think you probably really. I mean, you want to go to the playoff, but I wouldn't I wouldn't expect much if somehow they get in. And now the other piece is Tulane and JMU. Yeah, does Texas sneak back in? Is JMU in? Is Tulane maybe in? Yeah, that should be when is that show today? Anybody know what time the selection show starts? That's going to be that's kind of must-watch TV today, I'd say. Be pretty cool. All right, yeah, so CC Mark 1, got that one done, stripped it off. There'll be a video on that. What are we working on now? We got the Nomad, cruising along with that. We're pretty close to finishing up the Peugeot 65. I like this tank. We're doing okay. We're at 58%. We're at 62 with the Nomad. It's in the 60s or so gameplay-wise. 30 or 40 games in the prototype at 63%. The Grom is holding strong at 55%. I'm at 60-something battles on that one as well. The Kurovets, we're doing all right. We had a 48%, but pretty good tank. Don't hate it. Of the new stuff, I played the Strids on stream a couple times. 100%. Maybe I'll just retire. 2 games or 1 game. I thought I played it twice. I only played it once. I like this. This is one of the new tanks. This is the only tier 8, I believe, that's in the boxes. The Strid Zixa. And it's pretty good. It's kind of like a Sturb 74. I didn't notice that its gun is off. That's bizarre, isn't it? Well, look at that. The gun is off to the side. As is the hole is kind of odd here. Guess that's for the driver. So the pike nose is shifted. Huh. Look at that. Did not notice that until just now. It's kind of like a tier 8 Sturb, isn't it? Says it's a better LIS. All right, there you go. Yeah, pretty good. I actually liked it. I only played it once, but it was very comfortable. I did play the Black Prince once, I think. Yeah, Black Prince 2. I played that yesterday once. It's a Black Prince, I guess, with 2 guns. Really? I mean, that's kind of a dumb thing to say, but that's how it plays, just like a Black Prince with the ability to shoot twice on occasion. Does look like a hockey player's nose. Could call it the what's that show with the hockey player? The Canadian show. Oh, I can't think of his name. Somebody will throw it out there. I played the Project Louis as well, twice maybe. Yeah, twice. He's the guy from Letterkenny. Can't think of the name. So the Project Louis is, it's all right. It's got an 8-round autoloader on it. It is, yeah, the Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky Power Hour. We're also playing the Kressel. The Kressel, I'm at 56% win rate. Maybe 40 battles, 30? 59. Oh, yeah, cruising along with that one. That one's rocking a 1,000 experience per game average, so that's actually pretty good. This thing is better than it has any right to be, and I'm not 100% sure why. I think it's a bit faster than you might think for as much armor as it carries around. What is my armor use on it, though? 0.64, so not bad for a tier 8. And it's got a faster loading gun that's more accurate, so unlike a lot of the Russian tanks with the big 390 Alpha 122, yeah, maybe it is. And to some extent, that's very true. Oftentimes, in 100 battles, if you're running a 60% win rate, you're probably playing pretty good, but you probably also picked up some undeserved wins from your team carrying you along the way. At 100 battles, there's still a significant amount of kind of random luck involved in 100 battles. Yeah, I'm the only person to play. I wonder how many battles it's had in the last... the Cressel. That's a great question, actually. Let's take a look. How many times has the Cressel been played in the last 30 days? Let's find out. Tier 8 heavy. Battles. Boom. 30 days on NA. Filter for premiums only. Let's see. Got to be near the bottom, right? There's the Turk. It's not the Turch, it's the Cressel. There it is. No, only 1,290. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth least played. Holy cow. I am well overperforming on that thing. It's got a 45.19% win rate. Sheesh. And the player skill, it's a -4. Okay. DPG 1,113. I'm not too far above that. I'm at 1,800. Surprised I haven't marked it, actually. I'm getting close. Yeah, quit while I'm ahead, right? Now that I've looked at it, I'm going to come in like at 48%, probably. I'll start to have an absolute losing streak in it. I don't have the Cocodrillo. Yeah, I've heard that, Leaf Fan, that it's kind of a beast. Oh, there's 96 by somebody trying to 3 market. Nice. I have run into the Cocodrillo. I haven't actually been abused by one yet, but I've seen that it's kind of a beast. Is it a TD? What is it exactly? Sort of lost the plot on all that stuff. It's a medium? That's a medium. 470 damage, 3 well, 11 seconds for each shell. Auto reloader, or auto reloader. Not auto loader, but auto reloader. $34 seconds for everything. Right, no penalty, you're right. It's all the same amount. -8 gun depression, 0.34 dispersion, which is decent. 2,400 DPM for an auto reloader is kind of crazy, actually. I thought its armor was... Is it because it's so angled? I thought the armor was way better than that. Must be because it's so angled, huh? Yeah, so the hold down, it's got hold downness. It's got excellent downness of the hole. I thought it was a TD. That's pretty funny, actually. Cocodrio live. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Morning, Cloud SG. How are you? That's fantastic. So using its 8 degrees of gun depression, that's what you're facing. Right there. That's not a bit. Now, from above or level, you're right. Above or level. But because of the angle, any kind of gun depression, it takes a, you know what I mean? That's a, I don't know, maybe 8 degrees right there. There's kind of level. Anything like that. So it's not very thick, but yeah, that's nuts. Look at that. Oh yeah, babe. But yeah, get level or whatever. Now, yep, right there. So that's pretty wild. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's have it. Let's put it in the game. A medium with 470 alpha. How many seconds between shots? Intraclip is 5. So it's not a really fast burst, is it? I mean, you got to wait 5 seconds between shots. Still, 470 is pretty brutal. 263 penetration with the standard round. That's up there for a medium. What kind of shell does it carry otherwise? It's got an APCR and a heat shell, a 320. It's got a 320 heat. Okay. Yeah, it looks like gun depression. You get in a hold down. 470 is nice, but you're 5 seconds for another one, or another 11 seconds to get a 470. So it's a pretty long reload. It's just that you have a okay-ish burst in 10 seconds. You can drop almost 1500, which is pretty good. Cool. And that's pretty much it for channel news, fellas. Let's go ahead and chill a little bit. Did you guys buy your boxes? What did we get? Anybody get anything good? Here's my results. I did a video. You probably saw it already, but here it is for those of you that didn't. We ended up with 14 tanks. I did the math. I got about $330 or so of value out of 100 boxes. You can't buy 100 unless you do it in a dopey way. By the way, Wargaming sent those to me from what I can tell, so thanks to Wargaming for that. 14 vehicles. We got 4 of the big vehicles. The BZT, I thought it was 3, cool. The BZT, the Jagdpanzer, Project Louis, and Stridskia. So, PD Mechanic would have given me 2. I ended up with 4. That's a pretty good result, really. I got all of the smaller tanks, and then oh, I didn't notice that it showed compensated down at the bottom. So I got compensated for 5. There you go. God, I would have thought it was more than that. It felt like more than that. 36,450 gold, 9 3D attachments, 4 of the 3D styles. I don't know how many there are. That feels like all of them, I think. 61 more days of premium, 6.7 million credits, and then decorations and I did get enough of this stuff to get very close to finishing everything. By the time I was done, I think the first day of play, doing the missions and getting a few extra things, and I think I did actually convert a couple things. I was able to completely get to Festive level 10 and finish all the missions. So 100 boxes did that. Pity Party did work for you? Only partly. Oh. Well, did you complain loud enough? Did they hear you? 28 boxes, pulled 1 tier 6. Oh. Diablo's getting into the Christmas spirit. The BZT is annoying AF. I gotta tell you that for nothing. I have shot that front You know how it's kind of got the upper plate and then the front upper plate and the lower plate? That front upper plate looks like it's flat, but it's also extremely thick. And I have bounced off that multiple times, so I need to stop shooting stupid places. And it hits for like 800, doesn't it? It hits hard. You did the 240, pity on 3, but also had gaps 3, 6, 9, and 12. So you got all the tanks out of 240, I'm assuming. Is that because its gun is so wonky, Grendel? Is that why? You got 8 big tanks total? Okay. Oh, so you actually then got 2 compensations. So you must have come away with big gold. 148,000 gold in 200 boxes. $600 of that valuation. What did you pay for 200 boxes? Can you buy 200 boxes? You only got 111,000. Wow. How did you buy 200 boxes? Would you do a 160 and then how do you even get to 200 boxes? 275s and a 2 and that's a weird number, man. How'd you get the 200 boxes? Oh man. No, I'm just looking at the numbers you can buy. I don't understand how he got to. What did he buy to get 200? I mean, I guess you could do 275s and 225s. So Diablo, they increased the number of boxes. The price per box is the same, but they changed the numbers. I have a 200 or 240 box. I see the 240. There's no 200 box option. Not here, look. Quickie actually did a bit of a video on his video with that because he was saying that at the beginning and then he's like, oh shoot. $200 for 287. Oh, I guess I'm just missing it. 160, 80, 28, 240, 75s. Is there a 200 option? Oh, dollars, not boxes. Copy kill. $200. Got it. 160 boxes for 207. Okay, now I'm tracking. Is that what he said originally and I just completely misread it? Yeah. All right, so you bought 160 is what you're saying. 160 boxes. That's pretty good. You put Guido into a tailspin. It was breaking my brain, which is not that hard to do. All right. What else? Well, boxes is it, guys. You're not gonna do any of this other stuff, but there are some other things. That's just if we go over to, just for giggles, if you go into your store here and go to best, there's some, I don't know if these were here, but they're the festive offers. So the Vipera is available for gold. If you're now flush with gold and you don't have a Vipera, well, there you go. 8,800. Allurva's 8,800. They also have the AMX 30 for 7,900. They have these other ones that have got crew and crap with them. Sure, if you need to have 3D styles, and these are for money. I wouldn't bother with that. But there are some purchase options here. Also remember that here, under the little clock thing, don't forget your well-deserved reward. You probably already picked that, but if for some reason you didn't, that exists in the In the client here, I have 14 coins. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Oh, let's find out who got the boxes before we get any crazier here. And all right, ready, guys? Here we go. The winner is Leaf Fan in Ottawa. Yay, Leaf Fan. Let's go over here. Holiday Ops. What kind of boxes do you want, man? Very welcome, sir. Don't care. All right. We're getting Christmas. That sounds good. Gift. Leaf Fan in Ottawa. Boom, 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 and boom. Gone. Sent. Oh, wait. One more click. All right, there we go. If you're near your client, as always, let us know what you got. If not, no big deal. So, my undeserved reward. What do you think? Normally, I would say absolutely get a piece of improved equipment, but I have a bunch of it. Do I care anymore about that? I almost care. You got the strids already? Nice. I almost care more about this other stuff than these right now. You know what I mean? I don't need crew. This seems like not a bad idea, but for the components for experimental, but I have quite a bit of that too. I don't really need a bunch of that. I don't need silver. Bonds, I don't need any of this stuff. I think we're going to have to get one of these though. What do we want? Oh, we've got a bunch of them in the garage. Look at this. Do we care? We don't even care. I'm getting optics. I think I'm going to start using this much more. I've been kind of prioritizing bounty equipment on my Hunter Battle challenges, but I have this just sitting around and using my own advice of what the hell are you sitting on it for. I think I'm going to start using this. And I think in the past, one of the reasons I didn't do it is because it costs 100 bonds to demount, and that kind of sucks. But we make so many bonds now, too. Who cares? So I have 7 coins, fellas. What do we get? Somebody help me. What makes most sense with 7 coins? EU account got 7 tokens for 7 years on the first, then 6 on the third for 6 years. That's beautiful, man. Premium time. Kedge, you are an absolute genius. I didn't even think about that. 7 days of premium time coming up. Bond equipment. Well, I did do that. I did that. So I got my piece of bond equipment. That's done. Sorry. I only have 115 million silver, Clippy, so there you go, Leaf Fan. Got the BZT already. Have it. So 22,000. Oh, it hit. You hit the BZT. We just gave you 22,000 gold on 3 boxes. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Beautiful. It's been a while since we had a big hit like that on the small box things. Nice. Well, there you go, dude. There you go. Merry Christmas. Merry frickin' Christmas. All right, let's do it again. What do you... I don't know what to get. Experimental components. Yeah, that's kind of a leader. Yeah, let's do that. Should we just get 7 of those? No, can't get 8. Yeah, do it. There, I did it. I did it. How many did I get? 3,500. Nice. All right, I'm done with my undeserved reward. Beautiful. I need to log in with my other accounts and do that stuff. Not that I ever play them. Oh, Kedge! Kedge with the mega gift. And straight into the hype train. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Dude, 22,000 gold off of 3 boxes. That has to be some kind of record. That's amazing. That's the beauty, I guess, of these boxes. If you get into the pity mechanic, I didn't really think about that. In the past, it was tier 8, so you get 10, 12, 8,000, something like that. But if you double up the tier 10s, that's 22 grand. I mean, that's like $80 of gold right there. Cliffy, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hype train level 2 coming up. We're nearly there. What else? Oh, geez, we're getting crazy now. Hitman. Thanks, Hitman. Or is it catching up? Oh, nope, it's catching up. Those are all the ones that... that's funny. It's slowly working through everybody. That's awesome. Yeah, Kedge, thanks, man. Let's see, what else we got going on? I think that's it for shilling. Really, it's just boxes, isn't it? It's just boxes. I ended up with 36,000 something gold, so I'm up to 154. I mean, I think I have enough resources to last for a while. For the next 20 years of World of Tanks, my friends. 20 years. Or something. Alright, let's see what I had to talk about. Let me go to my list of things to say. Why does that... No, okay. We talked about well-deserved reward. Christmas stuff. Is everybody squared away on the whole Christmas garage thing? I ended up calling it manicured forestry because that was one of the random things that came up. I am at 100% on everything. What is this? Oh, that's the color of the tree, which really doesn't do anything. There's nothing real... Oh, there is one thing I want to talk about. There's nothing real tricky about this year. It's all the same stuff. You use your resources. Make sure you collect your resources. Make sure you go to your friends' garages and steal their resources. Go to the various missions. If you click on the missions tab, you want to make sure you're doing... These are the dailies right here. And then to get the dog, it's this mastery seal. Right here. So I've already done the first 2 days. Today's the 3rd day, 5th. Yeah, today's... So, and these build up, so if you don't play a day or two, they're still there and you can work through them. So if you do one mission, then full completion, it actually has kind of 2 parts to it, then you'll get the 2 things. And this seal is to move along here, which gets your discounts and some other 3D components, and eventually Cumberbatch Bender Bomb. But also the difference this year is the dog. So click on that. You can buy them for 10,000 gold if you don't want to deal with it, but eventually you're going to get the dog. The dog does missions and things for you. But this was what cracked me up. That the dogs are... You can buy them. There's something new, Chaffee, related to that taking care of pets thing. Yes. So, right, if you go to the village, actually it might be in the garage. Yes, okay. See the thing that says pet den right there? That's in the garage. When the winter thing goes away, there'll be something in your garage, probably says pet den. You click on it, and now you get the information of what the pet does right here. So he's adding 10%. Does he add it currently? I don't know if I'm getting it right now. I think maybe. But here. You neutered him, Jimmy? Oh my goodness. Hey, we got the hype train. I'm opening it. I got whatever this thing is. What is that? Mega Consume. That's weird. Not sure about. Down on the bottom right, this book. Click on this. Now here's the thing I'm laughing about this. This is. Do you remember those Japanese electronic pets? Like in the early 2000s. What were those called? Do you remember those things? I think my kids had them. And you had to interact with them. Tamagotchi. Yes. And there's also versions of it for the phone, like phone games, mobile games versions. Essentially, you have to every day log in and interact with the pet, which is absolutely super annoying. Pilgrim, sorry, brother. So you're going to get bonuses for 10 battles. You can changing the bonus does not reset the bonus counter. Okay. Unexpected things can happen. So he's going to find stuff and he'll do daily adventures. Come back every day and learn more about your four-legged friend. You can interact by clicking on it. As your bond deepens, new ways to interact. You can change your pet's name. Essentially, you have to do this every daggum day. If you want to, and you want to increase the animations and all the other silly things. All right, Pilgrim. Appreciate it, man. So, I don't know, man. It's weird. Really is. Let me see if I can get this in here. There's Pilgrim's Haul. 160 boxes, 67,000 gold, 8.2 million credits, 99 days of premium. All the smaller tanks, Strigia, E90, TBT, Louis, and the Crocodile. So he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 6. So he's missing the BZT, it looks like. Would be the only tank he doesn't have. I mean, the pet thing is... permanently gives you plus 10% credits for first 10. Then it runs away till the next day. Highlighting that Boar platoon battle. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good one. Honestly, I can't. Probably just being a grumpy old man with the pet thing. It's not that big a deal. And if people want to buy little pets and get extra bonuses because they have a pet, it's fine. But at the same time, the whole 12-year-old, I have to get in the garage and interact with the pet to keep it doing. Or, you could choose to just not worry about it, so that's probably what I need to do. And I did spend the gold. I did waste the gold. I'm going to say it that way. I did waste the gold to increase the pet bags for the missions, for the goodies that you get. It's not really worth it, but you have so much gold. If you want to, go for it. Cumberbatch tie-in? Well, I mean, I don't know. That's just the guy they got. They sent out multiple questionnaires about that. How many people do you think said batch of Cumber, cucumber dick? Gamer's gonna game, Cliffy. That's true. Cliffy's keeping it real, man. Cliffy's calling us all out. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. All of you know that you log into all these things to collect free stuff you don't use. Guilty. Guilty. I don't think so, Grendel. I don't remember the name. And I'm trying to figure out how many people would have even mentioned him. And it's not because he's not a good actor and I like his stuff and all. That has nothing to do with it. It's just a really strange kind of tie-in. And they're really leaning hard into the Doctor Strange persona. Did you notice the scarf that flew and went around his neck? I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like you're dancing a little close to the IP of that right there a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh, I like the character. I think the character's pretty good. I enjoy the movies with him in it. The 3D skins, they were a little similar. Yep, but it was the train you were looking for. Has anyone noticed that when you get a tank that the box opening, yes, it turns blue. Uh-huh. That's the first thing I noticed when I got the first tank. I'm like, oh, something's happening. Yeah, the bike jump was pretty funny. That's true. The bike jump was pretty funny. Like, that was completely random, wasn't it? Rides, just jumps a bike. Okay. That's what it is, Kedge. It's, yeah, absolutely. I mean, 100%, that's built to keep people coming to the game. Daniel Day-Lewis may be the best actor there's ever been, but I'd be scratching my head if he was the guy they picked. There you go, Grendel. Yep. Yeah. Now, that being said, and to be fair, and all those stupid kind of statements, the video was actually pretty good. Pretty funny. Pretty decent. Not bad. I think so, Cliffy, yeah. Yep. Well, there you go. He was in a World War I movie. That's the tie-in. Didn't. Oh, the Coco drip. Why is that over here? Can you buy this? Oh. Look, the game is taunting me, fellas. I like it. Well played, Wargaming. You made me click as I'm looking around. Ooh, Cocodrilo. How do I get that? Buy the boxes. That's fantastic. You son of a guns. They're getting to me, fellas. It's all getting to me. I am missing two. I don't have this one, and I don't think I have the BZT. Did I not get, what did I get? Or MBT. I think I got the BZT. It's not an MBT. What's the other one? IMT? God, I can't keep it straight. Can't keep it straight. TBT. Thank you, Kedge. I think I have pretty sure I have the BZ one. Oh, there's an easier way to do this. I pull my head out of my arse. Here we go. Head out of arse. Accomplished. BZT. All right, so I have the BZT, the Jagdpanzer, Louis, and Strid. So I'm missing the Cocodrilo and the TBT. Now, here's the thing. I am 30 boxes away from a pity mechanic, so I will get one of them. I could buy 80 boxes, and I would be guaranteed to get both of them. I'm just saying. What's 80 boxes going to cost me, fellas? $100 or some such. I really shouldn't buy any more boxes. I don't need them. $1 million. Well, 75. Well, son of a gun. Oh no. Okay, I can do a package. So for $100, I can have those two tanks, plus gold and etc. You know, because I'm low on gold with my 150,000. What will I ever do if I run out of gold? Every time I hear someone say tax write-off, I think about the show Schitt's Creek. When David buys a bunch of crap. You know, they don't have any money. He's starting that little store, and he buys a bunch of shit. And his dad's like, "What are you doing with all this new stuff?" And he's like, "It's a write off." And his dad's like, "You don't even know what a write off is, do you?" He's like, "No, it's free. You just write it off." That's not how it works. I don't even think you save 20. You might save 2. You might save 2. All right, guys, it's been, what, almost 55 minutes, 53 minutes. We're going to take a 5-minute break. My coffee is empty, and we will come back. So give me 5 minutes, and we'll be back, guys.
A mysterious chap who spoke in a tongue with strange dialect. He offered his help to the mighty Guido to bring some laughter to his love of speedos. To the coffee talk they both came, to bring the message of winning ways to all and sundry and the masses. Yes, that's right, lads and lasses. The damage counts, and flexing back will keep you on the right track. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. So in what, if you want to progress, then seek out Guido nonetheless. With his sidekick Pilgrim, he has a message that to win you must be aggressive. The position and place that you must seek, for the winners only, not the weak. The guru speaks, so listen well. His voice rings out like the Liberty Bell, to bring you all to Unicom land, or to die hard trying in the sand. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. To the swamplands came the mountain man, to teach his wisdom and pay his due.
All right, we is back. Mocha gave you 10% more coffee. That's right. I know what the name is going to be. Dog's going to be named Mocha, 100%. All right, go get your meds, my friend. From 80 boxes, you got 2 of the new tanks, the Project Louis and the JPZ, so I'm 4 boxes short of it. Well, you better go. Well, if you can win, oh, by the way, we have to figure out who won this one, don't we? All right, here we go. The winner is Booyah. Chat at Megatronus 2020. At Megatronus. Nice. Hey, dude, I need your in-game name. And hopefully you're an NA player. Right on. Give me your, I hope you're an NA player, by the way. That's the only place I can do it. But give me your World of Tanks in-game name, and I will send you your 3 boxes. And we'll do it again in just a moment since I get him sorted out. That will work. Absolutely. Whisper is good. Steel Aces, is it up and going? Okay, got it, man. Give me a second here. Make sure what's a. Got it. Okay. What flavor do you want, dude? we got them Magic, we got them Christmas, we got them Lunar, and we got them New Year's flavors. Zemke says Magic is best, for no probably scientific reason. Christmas, all right, easily done. We do that. We do that. We pay with that. We do this. And there it is. Doot. Yep. 3 Christmas boxes. Doing that. On its way, man. And if you're near your client, let us know what you got. Lunar because they're red. All right. What else we got going on, fellas? Christmas stuff. Oh. There is Magic has statistically been the best. You're very welcome. Very welcome, Megatronus. All right, since we did that, let's do it again. Boom. Oh, there's going to be a special Christmas Battle Pass thing, according to the websites, but not for a ticket, or not for a tank. That's reading tickets as it was flashing there. I'm easily swayed, unfortunately. Not a tank, but apparently some, like a Santa character and some other doodads. Nope, that's the rumor. Battle passes for all my friends. All the battle passes, my friends. Can I prove it? No. Is that the rumor? Yes. That is the rumor. Fact, let's go take a look at it. There we go. All right. Christmas coat things. All right, so Polar Storm for the Kunza. Is this the one with the bird? Has anybody tried that 3D style for the Kunza with the owl on it? Look, there's the owl. He's flying. He flies. Nice. Does he fly along with you? Tanks full of that. He's not there. Maybe that's... Look at it, the owl is flying. He flies around the tank. That's hilarious. Alright, there you go. You move, he flies. Alright. Copy. Special delivery for the Char. I think I have one. I think I have that one. Rheinmetall Panzerwehr. This is maybe the 3D style I didn't get, actually. 3D styles. I got Char, Kunz. Yeah, I did not. Okay, so there is at least one I didn't get. I did not get this one. I got the CS63, the BZ, the Kunze, and the Char Futur. I did not get the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen one. These are all just box things. There's some Super Test stuff. They've got in-game screenshots for a bunch of new tanks. These are probably Battle Pass things or reward tanks for next year. or potentially premiums for sale, because tier 9 premiums are where we're going now, so that could be as well. This is the winter raid thing that you see in the garage. It's coming up in 4 days. Fan mode. What does that even mean, fan mode? I have no idea what that means. Looks very similar to last year. Many new abilities have been added. All right, so they've added some stuff. Wow, look at all this stuff. Blizzard, glue, jump, rocket, dash, sticky tape, scanning, invisibility. There was only 2 last year. So they've gone hog wild with this thing. You remember you captured gifts and then you had to hold on to it. It was, honestly, for me, it was a super annoying mode. But people liked it. Boxes we talked about. Oh, here's the Bond auction stuff. Yeah, I don't like it either, Grendel. It just bugs me, button smashing and all the chaos. Minimum winning bid, so 65,001 bonds. Yeah, that's what I did, Cloud. I probably played it 3 or 4 times just to give it a shot, and it just wasn't for me, so I moved on. The ETA for the new American medium line is the next patch, which is, what did they say, January 15th-ish, something like that? After Winter Ops is over? Yeah, mid-January. I think they actually advertised it somewhere. I don't remember where. I read it somewhere, but it's mid-January. It's after Winter Ops. When Winter Ops is over, they're going to drop that. So this is why you're seeing a lot of new chieftains and things right here. This thing went on. 65,000 bonds is a lot. That's the free gift. We talked about that. I'm trying to find the article. Chinese New Year patch. There you go. And there'll be more boxes. Here it is. Special Battle Pass. Holiday Chaos. At first when I read it, I thought it might be the Lesta, but this appears to be us for World of Tanks. Unexpected additional chapter. There isn't going to be a tank or a 3D style. So doodads and whatnots. Main event, main rewards are crew member Santa Claus and Charles Krampowski. There you go. Ton of your tanks are missing their ammo again. How does that even happen? The rest of this is all holiday ops stuff, guys. Looks like they did some last minute changes too, at least on the TBT. Oh, also on the BZT. Are you running mods, Grendel? It's weird how it doesn't. All right. Sometimes if you're running mods, it'll do stuff like that. Well, you can't get into games. Do you just click the warning? Do you not get a warning? I get a warning every time I try to go in with less ammo or no ammo. Kedge, I heard that. Was that you talking about it on... I saw somebody talking about it on in the Discord. I don't know any of the keyboard shortcuts. I don't use them. Probably should. Oh, so you're used to just clicking... You're conditioned to just click that going, yeah, I know, because they don't have the second one. I do that sometimes, but it gets annoying. So all I'll do is set the ammo to the same, because it doesn't care about your kits. You don't have to set those, and even if you do set it, you're not going to use anymore. If as long as it mirrors, your second one mirrors, you can turn it off, by the way. Somebody taught me how to do that, guys. How do you do that? Here you go. No. Where is that? Somebody tell me again how you turn it off. I've already forgotten. Is it in the settings? In field mods. In field mods, that's right. Very good. So, go here, go to field mods, go to where is it? It's not obvious. There you go, this little guy. No, that's not it. Where is it? Oh no, that is it, right? Enable sales when disabled. Huh. Not on the screen. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Standard. Which button is it? Is it this dude? Right here? No new tricks learned. I'm assuming it's that thing, right? Destroy all dual modifications. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's this. All right, there you go. But that also doesn't allow you to switch it, right? So that may not be what you want. It won't give you the warning, but you also can't switch it. Although why, well, you would want to, potentially. I don't know a lot of people. Do a lot of you guys use the ammo one to switch? I'm not really sure why you would. I suppose if you had... Good point. If it's empty, you don't want to switch. That's a hell of a point. Good point. Point well taken. I'm wondering if anybody really uses it much to I don't know, on one map they use a fire extinguisher, on another they use food or something. Really? So you do that. What would make you change? What would make you change from food to a fire extinguisher before a battle? Don't worry, played a game in the Cocodrilo and did over 5K and haven't played in 2 years. Highly That's right. Oh, Diablo. Equipment I never change, but ammo you do? Well, I use the equipment one a lot for light tanks. And often for medium tanks, because I'll swap it out to a vision setup on certain maps and tier situations. Top tier and a 3 tier, skip food and less premium. Okay. Huh. I mean, I see that, but I guess I don't worry about that too much with 115 million. Credits. That being said, if you're more of a free to play, that could be important. You might want to do that. Oh, look at the dog is laying down next to the tank. I didn't even, that's the first time I've seen that. So he's not even in his pet den, he's right there. Good dog. Oh. Good Mocha. I need a Great Pyrenees. Argument for food over fire extinguisher, at least from when I was playing. A lot of that food is used every game. Fire extinguisher can go, unless you're me, Diablo, and get lit on fire every other game, which is not true. I don't get lit every other game, but sometimes it feels that way. I know. For a long time, I never used food. I had automatic fire extinguishers on every tank for at all times because I got so sick of burning. I use a lot of food now, and I'm starting to give radio operators firefighting, so I'll burn, but not completely to the ground. I'm kind of the same way with that. Yeah. Yeah, the second fire is getting you no matter what. I guess firefighting helps you out on that one. All right, are we ready to figure this out? Who won? Is it no longer available? It's funny because my timer thing kind of screws up. I think we're ready. I believe it said it was no longer available, right? I don't see it though. Oops, I can win. Oh no, that's not join. It was a raffle, right? All right. Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? But I think it is. It did? Okay. All right, here we go. Damn clankers. Winner is... Kedge. Nice. Kedge. What flavor do you want? Fix is in 100%. State thy flavor. I can re-roll it, Kedge, if you want. Or you can give it to somebody if you want to just give it to somebody. Let me know. Re-roll it? Okay, I'll do that. Boom. Gator. Gator. What flavor do you want, Gator? Oh my gosh, nobody wants it. I can't even give these things away. Okay, so you want me to do it again? Nobody wants my boxes, man. Zimbo wants it. Okay, re-rolling. Here we go. Third winner, Jimmy. Jimmy, please take the boxes. That's right. I can't even get freaking boxes away. Third time apparently was the charm. What flavor do you want, Jimmy? Kedge, it's fine, brother. It's all good, man. Right? This time we can truly blame Kedge. It was absolutely Kedge's fault this time. 100%. Nobody wants Kedge's leftovers. All right, Xmas. Are you Jimmy in game? Christmas. There we go. Christmas. Purchase. Gift. Boom. Yeah, that's right. Jimmy, 50. Hey, you should be on my friends list. Why are you not on my friends list? Jimmy K. Jimmy K. 58. Gotcha. Boom. Christmas boxes on the way. Actually, now on the way. There you go. There you go, brother. Enjoy. Let us know what you got. Did we not just send some out to somebody? Did we ever find out what the last boxes had in them? Oh yeah, that was who was that? Megatronus. Megatronus, are you still there? Did you get your boxes? Did you get anything? What'd you get? What'd you get? I don't have any friends, Zimbo, but I have a list of people. There's a list of people, no friends. Friendless. I can't even give Christmas boxes away. Terrible. Yes. I do have a blacklist made up almost entirely of drowners. And a couple shot myself against a wallers. You haven't picked your Watt 2.0. What are your opinions? Polish, Czech, Italy, Swedish. Medium lines. Well, let's go to the tapes. Polish. Skull. CS63. I don't care for that line very much. I think the 63 and the Skull are supposed to be pretty good. Actually, the 44 is good. The buggy's kind of funny. 44 is good. CS53 is very average. CS59 very average. These two are okay. So that's not my favorite line. Check. Check, check, check. Oh, TVPs. These are good. Those are good. Those are a player, I think. Italian. Also pretty good. I actually like that line too. Both auto loader, loader, reloader, loader lines. Swedish. I mean, you gotta like the hold down hydraulic thing. Not my favorite. But if you're into that kind of thing, go for it. That was the 4. Alright, so for me it would be Czech or Italy. Yeah, the VTU actually got buffed. Yeah, there's a couple of you guys that really like the Swedish tanks. I did not particularly care for them. Yeah, the VTU was buffed a bit. For me, it would be either the Italian or the Czech line. Yeah, I would agree with that. With Kedge. Yeah, there are a bunch. There are a bunch for sure. I actually got a tank out of the free tank line. A while back, I had sold the OI. I don't remember why. I think I was trying to do a rebuy thing or something. Turned out that it wasn't going to work the way I thought it was, as I recall, and I, for whatever reason, just never bought it back. So when the thing came up, it's like, hey, you can get the one line you're eligible to get is the Japanese line, but the only tank you're going to get free is the OI. That being said, can you sell all the tanks on a line and then get them all back? Has anyone done that? 3-marking the Kron was still the most rage-inducing thing I've done this game. Yeah. I wish I'd have known that. I don't need it necessarily. It's just the you gotta collect them all kind of mentality. It might not be worth all the dismounting, yeah. Well, but once again, if you have tons of resources, it may not matter that much. But then if you have tons of resources, you probably have tons of credits, so you're probably not worried about that anyway, to be honest. Playing randoms on a Saturday night beats the crime. That's right, D. Cardi. You do it because you have to. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to give one more box thing. One more giveaway for the boxes. Off we go. That's 2 months of YouTube and Twitch income out the door in one day. All right. That's about it, fellas. You know, it's Christmas. It's all about the boxes. We know we've got a Christmas Battle Pass coming up. Don't forget your well-deserved reward. Don't forget to click on your your advent calendar. Do I have a clan thing? Or do I need to play today to do it? Oh, look at this. Don't forget to click on your clan thing here. I finally have enough to open up another section. Explore region. I got goodies. Look at that. All right. So I'm getting closer. I've got 3 to go to finally get my Caro. I would be much closer if I didn't forget for about 2 months after that patch came out that you had to go searching for the clan thing and the little red dot did not show up for you. It was quite a long time before I realized that I was ignoring the whole clan thing. Wait a minute, what? Oh no, it's here. Remember to come in here, do all the doodads, the terminal. Once you get everything up to full festive levels and etc., then as you get your resources over here, you're going to want to turn those into these things. The terminal, and you do that by pressing over here. And then you turn 2,000 of these things into 1 token. Does it auto do it, Cliffy? Once it shows up, it just claims it? That's good. Somebody found a solution to the pain point and then created it. I haven't run mods on this game in a long time. I should look into it. I don't even know what's available anymore. The Cocodrillo is taunting me. Why am I at night? Oh, did you know this is how you change it, by the way? It's this balloon right here. See that balloon? Click on that and it changes. Wait. Oh. Is it always night on this? It's always night in... Oh no, there we go. That was weird, wasn't it? Was it already day? Huh. There you go. Aslan's is too much of a pain in the ass, yeah. The terminal, not really. But it's free. It's free. There's nothing else to do. Once you maximize the missions and maximize the flare and all the other BS, there's nothing else to do with the resources other than turn them into these things. So let's see what's in the terminal. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Let us find out. Holiday Ops 20. Oh, no, we want the event guide. Do we want the event guide or do we want all that stuff? Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure. It's not. Nah. Gift terminal. Here it is. Free XP, demounting kits, credits, reserves, repair kits, fire extinguisher, crew directives, equipment, training. Rare gifts, components or experimental equipment, fire control system, mobility, survival. There you go. Only 3 of the 4. Isn't that missing one? I thought there were 4. Does it not include the new one? Or is there actually only 3 and I'm misremembering? Yeah, there are 4. Which one's missing? Fire, mobility, survival. Fire, mobility, survival. Yeah, the accuracy improvement for some reason is not included. Okay, sure. What on earth? Oversight or just chintzy? I don't know. Sometimes when they have a new thing, they don't give it out free until later. There you go. But it's all usable stuff in game, so there's no reason to let coins just sit there. You might as well use the things. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing as last year. It just doesn't have a controversial tank involved. The Object 283. That's the one thing it doesn't have. You got 1,500 gold. That's not a bad pull out of 3. So you got a little extra gold along the way. 750 would have been the min. And some rocks. couple rocks. Pieces of coal. Why did you not get in on that one, Winterlander? Were you already in? Or did it close? Why did that not work? Did you spell it wrong? That's weird. You are in. You are in. I just checked. I thought it was alphabetical, but you're actually the second guy that got in. You're good. Good to go. I appreciate that, though. Did I do that or I do that or think it? You're in, man. Good to go. Raffle box mania, my friends. Yeah, that's about it from this side. We'll get this raffle and I'll let you guys get to your day. Unfortunately, because of the rain, I'm not going to be able to get to my... Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to get to my fence project, but I did get the posts sunk. 3 of the, probably 4 or 5 eventually, but the 3 I need to make the fence between myself and the neighbor's house. The part of it that I promised the Frau would be done by the New Year's Eve party. And I also dug up the old sprinkler stuff. They did, Wayne. They did. They beat Virginia yesterday. Chaos. No, we're good friends with the neighbor. She's awesome. It's a little section that had a bunch of popcorn oaks and scrub trees and crap. So we took down 2. We had 2 pretty big holly trees we took down. We left the 3rd one. Probably should have taken that one down too. They were all leaning from the hurricane 7 years ago still. But the one on her side we left. I gotta dig 2 stumps out. I gotta cut back some sprinkler irrigation stuff and put a cap on it and then bring it up above ground because I might actually use that with one of those kind of soaker things or the slow leak things to water maybe some herbs along there. I might actually put some herbs. I'm also going to paver that section because it's always dirt and weeds and shit. And eventually probably put a door out to it where I can put my grills. But the first step is I've got the posts in for the fence. I've got to put the fencing up and then take care of the 2 stumps I've got to dig out, get the irrigation cut back and capped, and then work over the ground, smooth it out, and get it ready for pavers. That's right. They are in fact leaning to the right, except it kind of depends on what way you're looking at them. From my house, they lean to the right. From the other house, they lean to the left. You know, it's all perspective. Well, it is, Cliffy, but where I live, it's all sand, so it doesn't really matter. Pretty easy. The only thing that is painful where I live, digging out stumps, is other vines and other roots. That's the most annoying thing. Pretty easy to dig the ground out. It's just there's so many vine roots and crap everywhere. You're constantly trying to cut through roots and weeds and all the other crap. They're not bad. I mean, they're only about that big around. They're just holly trees, so pretty soft wood. So not that big a deal. You know how it is. It's digging it out and then getting the saw in there to cut it and finding out where everything is and eventually get the stupid thing out of there. It's not like, I was gonna say it's not hard work. It is kind of hard work because you're digging and cutting and all that shit. But it's not a major thing, I guess. All right, I think we're ready. Here we go. The winner is Quodal. Right on, man. In-game name and what boxes? And you can whisper the name if you want. No big deal. However you want to roll with it. I think that is your in-game name also, isn't it? What flavor of boxes do you want, my friend? Box Mania. So if it stops raining soon, I can get back to that whole thing. No, Zimbo. Nothing. No, not yet. Oh, you're answering Cliffy. Oh, when I was 8. Nice. That's awesome. Did you eventually defeat said stump? Dealer's choice. All right, and got it. Okay. So we're going with the assumption that magic is the best, according to Zemke. We're giving you magic boxes. All right, there we go. Gotcha. And double clicking. All right, Decardi. Sent. Worked on a farm when I was a teen. Used to use dynamite. Oh, geez. Yeah, they should show up. Remember, you have to go to your account on the website and accept it. Yeah, it was a different day. We didn't worry about stuff too much. You guys worked it over like only a bunch of 8-year-old kids could do, but didn't exactly get it done. That's awesome, man. I love that story. That's fantastic. Okay, we're going to find somebody to raid. Don't forget all your drops and stuff. We didn't talk about it, but you've got mystery drops for tanksmiths going on. You have the coins that you can collect as well, and goodies for that. Four. Oh, nice. All right, let's see who we can raid. Get on out of here. Let's go raid Steven. He's giving boxes too away, so maybe you can get some lift some off of old Steven there too. 06 wall. We'll raid him. All right, cool, Quodal. What'd you get? see, is it 06? Yep, it's 06, all right. All right, guys, enjoy. We're going to raid 06. He's giving stuff away. Have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday. Be careful out there with the credit card in the boxes. Don't overdo yourselves. Guido signing off. See you later.